What is going on, everybody? It is 10:18 a.m. and we are done trading by 10:10 a.m. So let me break down the trade. Let me recap it. All right, so going into the morning, I won't even go on bar replay. Fuck it. So going into the morning, there was nothing really in the 4 hour telling us anything, but on the 1 hour, what I noticed was we were respecting bullish and we were inversing bearish. So we inversed this gap and we kept on climbing up, and we had London highs above as well as previous day highs. So I was pretty bullish off open, and I was like, all right, we should get a nice little move up to these little liquidity levels. But on the downside here, we had Asia low and we had an SMT with Asia low at open. As you can see, Asia low got taken out pretty early by ES. So we had this SMT and I was like, all right, that'll probably pump us up in the morning, or price will manipulate down and take out Asia low, and that's when we'll get long. So in the morning, we had this pre-market 5 minute, and here's the thing. It was a debatable trade because you have the SMT with Asia, you have the internal sweep, you have the 5 minute, and you have your draw. But this wick took out these equal highs before the candle closed on the 5 minute, which would have been your TP1 for sure. So immediately I was like, this is probably a manipulation inverse, and we're probably going to keep on going lower, which we did. We were literally chopping around all fucking more. I mean, look at this bullshit. This is New York AM session. This is 9:30. The stock market opened, and we're doing this shit. Finally, 10 a.m. comes. We have a beautiful reversal candle, and we take out Asia low. So the SMT is invalidated, but I didn't really care because at least we took out Asia. SMT is invalidated. Then, what's it called? After taking that out, we also tapped into this lower 15 minutes. So we were trying to deliver off this one in pre-market, but then we finally hit this lower one, and as you can see, that is the one that got an amazing reaction off of it. So then we made another internal sweep here because we took out Asia low, tried to come up, but then instead faked out and manipulated lower. The only gap in this entire move, every single move combined, was this 30-second. I didn't love it because the 30-second, I mean, if we draw out the fib here on this move, like the 30-second is very high into premium, as we could see. If this is equilibrium, like the 30-second is in the premium of the move. But my bias was still very strong bullish. We were getting a great reaction at the 15-minute. We swept Asia lows. So, I mean, you would be silly to not go long here. So, I went long on the close of the 30-second, 1-to-1, stop loss closed below, and then targeting a little above this high. I didn't want to go for this high because it swept equal highs. I didn't know if we were going to go back to it. But I went break even around here. And then here's the fucking thing that happened. My bitch-ass software, we hit break even, and I went break even on the trade, but my software said like the order was rejected. My stop loss was rejected, and I was like, what the fuck? It was already there. I literally just brought it up. So they rejected the stop loss order, and I was like, all right, that's dumb as fuck. I had to go and make a new one as price is trending towards take profit. So we took out this level, and then when we got here, I started trailing just because my stop loss was glitching. I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna get like fucked here and lose, a bunch of money when I'm up like 15 points. So then we're right here. This wick came and stopped out my trailing, and then went straight to TP, which is pretty annoying because I probably wouldn't have trailed if my stop loss was fucking working. So, like I said, for the month of September, I'm not really looking at individual day P&Ls. Just, to focus on just winning and losing, like just following the strategy. Like P&L should not matter. So I know I won today, but it was definitely a lot less money than I wanted to, but it's all good. We followed the system. We got the W. I don't, depending on the quality of the setup tomorrow, I may size down, but tomorrow, as you can see, like, these were 2 no news days. We finally have a day with fucking news tomorrow, so we should have some solid volatility instead of whatever this is. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be live once again, trading once again, but my goal for tomorrow is definitely just to just manage my risk and see how we do. So yeah, hoping for a good little setup tomorrow. Today was not bad at all. Sort of similar to yesterday where we chopped it open and then finally got a move down and got our longs. Basically the same as yesterday, actually. So let's see what tomorrow does.